A Careless Heart by Isaac Rosenberg. A little breath can make a prayer, a little wind can take it, and turn it back again to air, and say, why should you make it? An ardent thought can make a word, a little ear can hear it, a careless heart forget it hurt, and why keep ever near it? A Question by Isaac Rosenberg. What if you shut your eyes and look here, look with all the spirit's eyes, the mystic, unrevealed skies unfold like pages of a book, wherein new scenes of wonder rare are imaged, that the sense deceives itself, what it sees believes, even what the soul is pictured there? At Night by Isaac Rosenberg. Traced shadows from the golden body that I can see embrace me warm, all is purple and closed around my night's arm. The brilliance wings from dark-lit voices, whiteness the voices of shadows white, see the long houses lean to a weird flight. Star moor sphinx would awake at sleep time, because the sun spreads wide like a tree, with no good food for whim, thrills secrecy. Pale horses ride before the morning, the secret roots of the sun to treat, with hoofs shot with venom and ageless dread. To breathe on burning emerald grasses, and upon scant use of the day, poison at the core what smiles may stray. August 1914 by Isaac Rosenberg. What in our lives is burned in the fire of this? The heart's granary, the much we shall miss. 3 lives have 1 life, iron, honey, gold. The gold, the honey gone, left us the heart and cold. Iron are our lives, molten right through our youth, a burned space through ripe fields, with their mouths broken tooth. Beauty by Isaac Rosenberg. As a sword in the sun, a glory calling a glory, our eyes seeing it run, capture its gleam for a story. Sing a marvelous gleam, dancing in splendid light. Here you have brought us our dream, but its day is its flight. Break of day in the trenches by Isaac Rosenberg. The darkness crumbles away, it's the same old druid time as ever. Only a live thing leaps my hand, a queer sardonic red, as I pull the parapet's poppy to stick behind my ear. Droll red, I would shoot you if I knew your cosmopolitan sympathies. Though you have touched this English hand, you'll do the same to a German soon, no doubt, if it be your pleasure to cross the sleeping green between. It seems you inwardly grin as you pass strong eyes, fine limbs, haughty athletes, less changed than you for life. Bonds to whims of murder, sprawled in the bowels of the earth, the torn fields of France. Do you see in our eyes, at the shrieking iron and flame heard through still heavens? What quiver, what heart aghast! Poppies whose roots are in man's veins drop and ever dropping. But mine in my ear is safe, just a little white with the dust. Creation by Isaac Rosenberg. As a pregnant womb of night thrills with imprisoned light, misty nebula is born, growing deeper into her morn, so man with no sudden stride bloomed into pride. In the womb of the old spirit the universe lay, the will blind and atom lay still. The pulse of matter obeyed in awe to strove to flatter the rhythmic law. But the will grew, nature feared, and cast off a child she reared. No rival instinct led, with her own powers impregnated. Brain and heart, blood-feathered flowers, creation is each act of yours. Your roots are gone, the paused its course, but your bow sway to self-windy laws. Perception is not dreamy birth, magnifies transfigured earth. With each new light our eyes receive a larger power to perceive. If we could unveil our eyes, become as wise as we all wise. No love would be, no mystery. Love and joy dwell in infinity. Love begets a love, reaching highest, we find a higher still, unseen from where we stood to reach the first. Moses must die to live in Christ, the seed be buried to live to green, perfection must begin from worst. Christ perceives a large, reachless love, more full, and grows to reach whereof, the green plant years for its yellow fruit. Perfection always is a root, joy a motion that claw feed itself on light of its own speed, and around its radiant circle runs creation in devouring suns. Dawn by Isaac Rosenberg. Or tender first cut flush of rose, or bud at dawn, wake dreamily, your dim lips, as your lids unclose, murmur your own sad pharandy. Or as the soft and frail lights break upon your eyelids, and your eyes wider and wider grow and wake, the old pale glory dies. And then as sleep lies down to sleep, and all our dreams lie somewhere dead, the iron shepherd leaps his sheep to pastures parched as green as shed. Still, O frail dawn, still in your hair, your cold eyes and sad sweet lips, the ghosts of all your dreams are them, to fade like passing ships. Expression by Isaac Rosenberg. Call, call and bruise the air, shatter dumb space. Yea, we will ding with passion everywhere, leaving no place. Though superb and grave, magnificent throng, the pregnant queens of quietness, the brave and edge our song. Of wonder at the light, our liveliest home, of greeting to our housemates, and might our song shall roam. Life's heart a blossoming fire, blown bright with thought, where gleams and fades the infinite desire, phantasmed not. Can this be caught and caged? Wings can be clipped of eagles, the sun's gaudy measure gaunt, but no sense did. In the mystery of sense, the troubled throng of words break out like smothered fire through dense and smouldering raw. Far away, by Isaac Rosenberg, by what pale light or moon-pale shore drifts my soul in lonely flight? Regions gaunt at flooded hour, I touch the world with light. Not in heaven and not on earth, as this water is this moon, for there is no stale birth, and no dawning and no moon. Far away, oh far away, mist-born dewy vapours arise, on the dim gates of the day, far below in earthly skies. First Fruit by Isaac Rosenberg. I did not pluck at all, and I am sorry now. The garden is not bad, but the boughs are heavy with snow. The flake blossoms thickly fall, and the hidden roots sigh, how long will our flowers be marked? Strange as a bird but dumb, strange as a hueless leaf, as one that hungers to hear or gazes without belief. The fruit yearned, fingers come, how shut hands be empty another year. Home Thoughts from France by Isaac Rosenberg. Wan fragile faces of joy, pitiful mouths that strive to light with smiles the place we dream we walk alive. To you I stretch my hands shut in pitiless trance, in land of ruin and woe, the desolate land of France. Dear faces startled and shaken, out of wild dust and sounds you yearn to me, lure and sadden my heart with futile bounds. If you are fire, by Isaac Rosenberg. If you are fire and I am fire, who blows the flame apart, so that desire eludes desire around one central heart. A single root and separate bore, not blind hands between, that make our longings mute and glow, as if it had not been. In the Trenchess by Isaac Rosenberg. I snatched 2 poppies from the parapet's ledge, 2 bright red poppies that winkled on the ledge. Behind my ear I stuck one through, one blood-red poppy I gave to you. The sandbags narrowed and screwed out our jest, until the poppy you had on your breast. Down, a shell, oh Christ, I'm choked, safe, thus blind. I see trench floor poppies strewn, smashed you lie. In the Underworld by Isaac Rosenberg. I have lived in the Underworld so long. How can you, a creature of light, without terror, understand the song, and unmoved hear what moves the night? I am a spirit that yours has found, strange, undelightful, obscure, created by some other god, and bound in terrible darkness, breathing breath impure. Creature of light and happiness, deeper than darkness was when you, with your bright terror eddying the distress, graced the dark waves and shivering further flew. Killed in Action by Isaac Rosenberg. Your youth has fallen from its shelf, and you have fallen, you yourself. They knocked a soldier on the head, among the poet who fell dead. Yet I think it was by chance, by oversight you died in France. You were so poor an outward man, so small against your spirit's span, that nature, being tired awhile, saw but your outward human pile. A nature who would never let a sun with light still in its set, before you even reached your sky, in inadvertence let you die. Marching by Isaac Rosenberg. My eyes catch ruddy necks sturdily pressed back, all a red brick moving glint, like flaming pendulums hands swing across the khaki, mustard-colored khaki to the automatic feet. We hushed the ancient glory in these wild necks and hands, that broke the forge of Mars, but the subtler brain beats iron to show the hoofs of death, who pours dynamic air now. Blind fingers loose an iron cloud to rain immortal darkness on strong eyes. My Days by Isaac Rosenberg. My days are but the tombs of buried hours, which tombs are hidden in the piled years, and from the mounds there spring up many flowers, whose beauty well repays the cost of tears. Time like a sexton pile of mould on mould, minutes on minutes till the tombs are high. And from the dust there fall some grains of gold, and the dead corpse leaves what will never die. It may be but a thought, the nursling seed of many thoughts, of many a high desire, some little act that stirs a noble deed, like breath rekindling a smouldering fire. They only live who have not lived in vain, for in their works their life returns again. Oh, in a world of man and woman, by Isaac Rosenberg. Oh, in a world of man and woman, where all things seemed so strange to me, and speech a common word called human, for me was vain mimicry. I thought, oh, am I one and saw, or is the world more quick to hide the pain with raiment that we bore from pleasure in the house of pride? O joy of mine, O longed for stranger, how I would greet you if you came, and the world's joys I've been a ranger, and the world's sorrow is their name. On a Lady Singing, by Isaac Rosenberg. She bade us listen to the singing lark in tones far sweeter than its own, for fear that she should cease and leave us dark, we build the bird a faint throne, shrined in a gracious glory giving ways, scared the hands of stared humility, praising herself the more in giving praise to music less than she. On receiving news of a war, by Isaac Rosenberg. Snow is a strange white word, no ice or frost has asked of bud or bird for winter's cost. Yet ice and frost and snow from earth to sky, the summer landed of no man knows why. In all men's hearts it is, some spirit old half turned with melon kiss our lives to mould. Red fangs have torn his face, God's blood is shed, he mourns from his lone place his children dead. O ancient crimson curse, corrade consume, give back this universe its pristine bloom. Returning, we hear the larks, by Isaac Rosenberg. Sombre night is, and though we have our lives, we know what sinister threat lies there. Dragging these anguished limbs, we only know this poison-blasted track opens on our camp on a little safe sleep. But hark, joy, joy, strange joy, our heights of night ringing with unseen larks, music showing our upturned listening faces. Death could drop from the dark as easily as song, but song only dropped like a blind man's dreams on the sand by dangerous tides. Like a girl's dark hair, for she dreams no ruin lies there, or her kisses where serpent hides. Sleep, by Isaac Rosenberg. Godhead's lip hangs when our pulses have no golden tremors, and as whips are flinged by mice and all-star mowers things. Drops, drops of shivering quiet filter under my lids. Not only am I powerful, what though the cunning gods outwit us here in daytime and in playtime, surely they feel the gyres we lay on them in our sleep. The subtle gods lying hidden, or gods with your oblique eyes, your elbows in the dam and wrists bright with the afternoon. Do you not shake when the mortal slides into your own unvexed peace? When a moving stillness breaks over your knees, emanation of piled eons precious, from our bodies flat and straight, and your limbs are locked, futilely gods, and shut your sinister essence. Soldier, 20th century, by Isaac Rosenberg. I love you, great new Titan. Am I not you? Napoleon or Caesar, out of you grew. Out of the unthinkable torture, ice-kissed by death, won back to the world again, lost in one and a breath. Cruel men are made immortal, out of your pain born. Have stolen the sun's power with her feet on your shoulders worn. Let him shrink from your girth, that has outgrown the pallid days, when you slept like cirque swine or word in the brain's way. Spring 1916, by Isaac Rosenberg. Slow rigid is this masquerade that passes as through a difficult air. Heavily, heavily passes, what has she fed on? What table laid through 3 seasons? What forbidden fare ruined her as mortal as is? I played with her 2 years ago, who might be now her own sister in stone, so altered from a Mamian. Around the pink a necklace of warm snow laughed her throat, with her mouth's touch had gone. How is this ruined queen, who lured the vivid beauty so? I be that strange chill thing that moves so ghastly midst a young brood of pregnant shoots that she for men did grow. They are the strong men who made these their loves. Spring, God pity your mood. Spring, by Isaac Rosenberg. I walk and wonder to hear the birds sing. Without you, my lady, how can there be spring? I see the pink blossoms that slept for a year. But who could have walked them while you were not near? Birds sing to the blossoms, blind, dreaming your pink. These blush to the songsters, your music they think. So well had you taught them to look and to sing. your bloom and your music the ways of spring. The Dying Soldier by Isaac Rosenberg. Here houses, he moaned, I could reach where my brain swims, and they thundered and flashed and shook the earth to its rims. There are gun pits, he gasped, our men are at the guns. Water, water, our water, for one of England's dying sons. We cannot give you water, we are all England in your breath. Water, water, our water, he moaned and swooned to death. The Nun by Isaac Rosenberg. So thy soul's meekness shrinks to look to show a face, where should she shun the world, it is a holy place. Concealed to itself the flower kept it scant, of itself the moors less rich its ornament. Use utmost in each kind is beauty, truth and one, while soul rays light to soul in one God-linked sun. The Troop Ship by Isaac Rosenberg. Grotesque and queerly huddled, contortionists that twist the sleepy soul to a sleep, rely all sorts of ways and cannot sleep. The red wind is so cold, and the lurching man so careless, that should you drop to a doze, winds fumble or man's feet are on your face. Through these pale cold days by Isaac Rosenberg. Through these pale cold days, the dark faces burn out of 3,000 years and the wild eyes yearn, while underneath their brows, like waves the spirits group, for the poets of Hebron again, for Lebanon's summer slow. They leave these blond still days and dust behind their treat. They see with living eyes how long they have been dead.